Hello, my name is Abe. Welcome back to Monster Train with theoretically, I mentioned this earlier when I recorded Gungeon, but theoretically with actual proper audio balance and microphone at a proper level again. Because I think the last Monster Train I recorded also had, last couple of Monster Trains had a better microphone volume, but it was still a little bit low, but now it should be better. Hey, Playspool, thank you for the cheer. That's what I forgot to do. There we go. Kaka! Right, so microphone, normal volume level, I hope. We're gonna random. Covenant rank 21, major bosses have increased health. Covenant rank 20, -1 capacity. Still have to keep that in mind. We'll random, because why not? Eventually we'll get all those melting and Umbra secondary clan victories, but for now, speaking of, this is one we don't have, so I like it. And you know what? This is like the perfect imp build. We can reform imps, bring them back. We have 3 imps in the starting deck, one of which is energy, one of which is rage. Now, buff debuff Seraph is not that good for us, but this is interesting. This is maybe the first chance I've ever had of doing a real proper imp build. Let's see what our artifact is. Daze when they enter the floor below the pyre. So daze enemy units on the 3rd floor or friendly units gain +2 on a kill. I really like +2 on a kill. And then let's check out the champion. Slay +10, slay gain, armor 10, revenge gain, rage 1. I think this works better. I actually did have a pretty good Wrathful champion run the other day. I think that this is better at lower Covenant because the enemies do less damage, but in a high Covenant run, when the enemies have so much damage output, I think you'd prefer to have Reaper because you can put them in the back and they can live. By the way, Pure Zun, hello, welcome, thank you guys, thank you for the host, and hello everyone who came in from that. Okay, so do another little quick check. Molded, Imp, Pyre Chomper. Okay, let's do this. I don't mind the imps, I'll do this too. I don't mind the imps dying, because if the imps die, they come back and they die acting as a meat shield anyway. I'm just gonna be using the imps as meat shields, and I think that's perfect. -1 capacity, so we might wanna start at the top. We have torches, right? Yeah. Slay 26. I actually think we could start at the bottom. Rage gets a kill on the Discipled Protector, and if we put a Dreg in the back, that'll get a kill on the Discipled Foot Soldier. These guys are doing a lot of damage, but a single Train Steward in the front will tank all the damage. Yeah, like, I hate to say it, but you, and you means now we're getting a champion kill, and that's pretty good. I'm gonna put a Dreg at the top just in case the Loot Goblin spawns up there. I'm hoping to get a torch so I can kill you, and we did. So we'll put the torch here. We're dying on this floor. We can keep ourselves alive though. It's gonna be Pyre Chomper, Dreg. We are killing the Forged Disciple. We can't do anything with this Dreg, unfortunately, so I don't know, I could put him out here to die. Put him up here to die. But this is kind of exactly what I want, because now we can just put a couple of units in front of the champion and hopefully they live throughout the attack of the boss. Because I think the boss does like 5 damage. If we can get a couple of torches next turn, we should be able to kill the support units. This turn we need to kill you though. And here, dump you, dump an imp. Oh, it's so good. Doing 55 damage. How about now? You're dead. Perfect. Exactly what I wanted. And actually, we can ensure a victory up here as well, just in case. You never know what can go wrong, but I think the math checks out. I can't believe it. It's actually an imp build. For once, the imps are working. Hornbreak, Hidden Passage, Fortify. I like Fortify to help deal with sweep units because they can kill our champion quickly. But Hornbreak This is a great card. Piercing, it does more damage than the torch. It'll kill, on its own, every support unit in the game. But you can also increase its damage, and then it'll kill some of the tankier units that you'll find. So I really like a Hornbreak. Hidden Passage, though, I also like for ascending the Prince onto like a second tank floor. We really want only a single tank floor, but the ascending descending is really nice to have. So I'm gonna take it, just as a support card. Enhance the unit with +5, apply burnout, molten encasement. Apply burnout too. We're not really burning out units. Whiplash, I understand. You can put it on a unit that's alive and keep them alive longer, or make them do more damage. Purifying Cleanse, good for keeping the dregs alive. Honestly, I feel like on this run we want to get rid of the dregs and basically reform imps whenever you can. So I think I might take a Molten Encasement just because it is nice to have them out to keep other units alive. And oh man, I really like Paraffin Thug. We need a tank, but if you put Paraffin Thug on the same floor as the champion, all of a sudden the champion's getting the kills. Paraffin Thug is getting the kills. You're getting a lot of gold out of it. You're getting your champion strong. Wickless Baron, though, also good on an imp floor. You could turn him into a tank. What tanks do we have in Hellhorde Melting Remnant? It's Wickless Baron. It's like Demon Fiends. Demon Fiend Wen is a place pool. Maybe we will get a Demon Fiend. I think you take Wickless Baron, actually. I think you take him and you put him on the floor with the imps, and the imps will die and buff the Wickless Baron. Like, the Paraffin Thug is good for the gold, but it's so good with the gold. Lady of the Reformed. I actually don't care if my dregs die, so I don't think we want the lady. But I will go left, get a Hellhorned, maybe a tank, buff them. Spells are not as important as tanks, I think, right now. And Rail Beater is a pretty good one. Synergizes quite nicely with the champion, especially if you can get yourself a trample on him somehow. Yeah, I appreciate this. We need capacity, I think, but this works well. Ooh, you know, I like the idea of a quick Paraffin Thug, but that only really helps if the enemies in front are really weak. I think a quick Rail Beater might be better. We want Paraffin Thug definitely to have the Battle Stone, though. We want him to have the higher attack. I think we want Rail Beater to have more health. And we can't make him quick, so you know what? Let's just remove a Train Steward. That's fine. That's fine. Bum 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 bum. Armor 10. Well, spikes is annoying, and spikes will mean that our Hornbreaker Prince will die a lot. And this guy has spikes, so we cannot rely on the Hornbreaker Prince to kill this guy because the Hornbreaker Prince doesn't have any armor. We could put the Hornbreaker Prince on like the second floor. These guys have 525. I think we just got to rely on the other units to get the kills here, unfortunately. Not an ideal fight for us, for sure. Hey, welcome, Duck My Power. So let's see. Rail Beater will knock enemies back. Hornbreaker Prince will get a kill. If we put a Dreg down, the Dreg will not get a kill, but a Dreg Torch will get a kill. I think you just do it. So you get a kill, you won't get a kill, now you'll get a kill. Hornbreaker Prince will have 4 health. We have no way of healing, but I think there's nothing else we can do about it, though. Like, there's just nothing I can do. Weirdly enough, I also think you put Train Steward Paraffin Thug up here, because now that's gold. We're getting another 2 kills. We'll get more gold when you get up. Well, I mean, we need to do... You don't have thorns. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. You're gonna die as soon as you hit anything. I gotta think. You do 30 damage. If I can do 10 damage to you, we'll gain gold. So 10 damage to you means a torch and a dreg. Or a torch and a dreg, or 2 dregs, or whatever. Okay, I like this. What are we drawing next turn? Pyre Chomper, Fledgling Imp. We can put 1 here. Hidden Passage we only have 1 of. I mean, I'm tempted to, like, move the Rail Beater up, but I don't think it matters at all. It would help us to, like, build a better floor. But maybe we can just mold something back. Like, if the Hornbreaker Prince dies, or if the Rail Beater dies, we can just reform him back, hopefully. So you know what? Just give me the torches, end turn. There's 20 gold. You are taking 69 damage, which is pretty good. That's pretty good. And we are killing the Conduit Redirector. We're taking a lot of damage in the process. Stealth doesn't help us that much because we'll still take damage to the thorns. I think we actually save a bunch of damage by torching you, because now you'll die in 1 hit due to the Rail Beater. Yeah, now we're killing 2 units and you're taking 83. If we mold, we can mold a dreg. That seems pretty good. Like, I know we could play an imp for a little bit of rage. I think it's mold the dreg back. Burnout 3. It'll do 2 hits. So you're gonna knock him back. You're gonna attack. You're gonna hit him. You're gonna hit him. You're gonna attack. You're gonna be dead. You are going to kill the Conduit Redirector if I put you back here. Now you're taking 129. That's pretty good. I think here we'll dump a Train Steward Fledgling Imp. I can't play the Fledgling Imp. That's fine. We got 20 more gold. Our Rail Beater doing a good job of knocking these enemies around. There's only 1 enemy left. He only has 2 thorns, which is not that bad. Can't put anything up here, but I think we're gonna get him up here. We might be even able to manufacture a kill. Like, what happens if we put a dreg down? We're taking 23. What happens if we put another... No, let's run the math. 91 minus 23. That's 68. So you're gonna have 68 health. You're gonna take 5 from him. So you're gonna go down to 63. And you're gonna hit us for 6 damage each cycle. 1, 2... You're gonna get 3 attacks in, 29, 63. I think, yeah, you're gonna get the kill. Let's put another dreg down just to make sure. You're taking 41. Let's put down another Fledgling Imp just to be certain. Taking 76, that's perfect. We're gonna get 20 gold from this guy. Because we're gonna hit for 5 with the Train Steward and die. You're gonna hit him once and kill him. 20 gold. So we picked up 60 gold from that by taking Paraffin Thug. That's pretty good so far. Deal 5 damage to enemy units, summon 2 random imps. Yes. Yes. It's an imp build. Deal damage to enemy units equal to 3 times the number of friendly unit deaths. We're gonna have a lot of imps dying. I think that works. Steelworker, resolve, gain armor 5. I don't like it because I find it's hard to keep them alive with armor 5. Armor 5 is not that much healing. It's automatic, which is nice, but if we can buff his health up, maybe it would be a better tank. Especially with imps. Lady of the House, though. Very good tank. Does a decent amount of damage. Burnout 3 sucks. We can reform her. It would give us a target for the molds, but I kind of like the idea of bringing the imps back. where 4 makes him also cost 0. Yeah, what if we take the Steelworker and buff him up in the future? Maybe not immediately, but maybe in like 2 or 3 rounds. Because I think we're gonna do forging spells. I would like... Oh my god. I don't like any spells. I want molded every turn and free. If we can make it hold over, that would be great. There's no upgrading down here though. There's spells here. Remove 2 cards, Pyre Health spells. This is a pretty good area to do upgrades because there's 2 fights in between. Yeah. So let's do units now, I think. We can take 1 more Hellhorn unit, and we'll do spell upgrading here, I think. I would like to make the units slightly stronger. And we picked up a Steelworker who also needs to be buffed. We'll see what we get. Horned Warrior, Branded Warrior. I think we need more heavy damage. We can put him in the back. Large Stone, pretty good on whatever our primary tank is gonna be. And I really like the Rail Beater tank so far, knocking enemies back. He now has 100 health. I think that's a great combination. Then Battlestone, +5, +10. We'll put this on the... I think we'll actually put this on the Steelworker to make him slightly tankier. And we'll put +10 on the Horned Warrior. Nah, Paraffin Thug. I like that. I like those upgrades. And I think now we can wait a while between the next unit upgrades. Playing a Blight card deals 100 damage. Friendly units get +1 attack for every Blight card in the deck. Gain 3 dead weights. When you play your first Blight card each turn, restore 5 Pyre health. Get 3 Vengeful Shards. You know, the Pyre healing is not that bad. I hate adding Blights to the deck. So I think I'm gonna skip this. It is interesting to have some way of healing, restore 5 health every turn, but I really don't like these relics. I think they're all bad. You get so many dead cards every turn, or cards that eat up your energy too much. Dun 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 dun. With energy imps, it's not that bad. Yeah, but you gotta be able to play the imps. You could also remove those Blight cards, but if you do, then you're not getting any value out of the relic anyways, so. Okay, cannot put the unit we want to put down here. So I think we're gonna have the second floor be the Hornbreaker Prince floor. Top floor can be Paraffin Thug. And I don't know where you put the Horned Warrior. We need to take capacity, because we don't have the units, like the capacity to place all the units we want to place. You have to go here. This is your entire job. You're taking a lot of damage. Not much I can do about that. Pyre Chomper. I guess we could have put the Pyre Chomper and the Train Steward here, but our tank needs to get out so that we can get more kills as quickly as possible. We might as well put you here to tank a hit. We might as well put you here to die so that we can actually start getting units back. The Steelworker is the one that's going to go up here. We could put him at the bottom, admittedly, and then put like the imps in front of him. I wouldn't mind him getting really strong with the armor gain though. The armor gain in imps. Or putting him on the second floor, which I think I actually like a lot more. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. So you're killing my imp. Am I okay with that? I'm absolutely okay with that, but if I can avoid the imp dying for 1 turn, why not avoid the imp dying for 1 turn? Never mind, we killed the imp regardless. In the end, it didn't matter. Well, now it matters, because Paraffin Thug is dead. If you play the Imp, you'll live. We actually have, like, no room to play the Imps anymore, unless we play them on the top floor. So you know what? There you go. Guardian Imps. Let's do it. You knock him back, you kill him, you kill him. You knock him back, you kill him, you kill him. There's one left on this floor. Might as well ice one in that case. Put a dreg down. We get to choose the unit that reforms with that card, I think. So we might as well put him out there. I would like to not take 22 damage. But if I play Fatal Melting, we don't get a kill. I think saving the health is worth more. I mean, we take 4, but... Apply Stealth 1? You know what we could do? Just burn out a couple of units down there. Keep them alive for a little bit longer. Do a little bit of damage. I'm okay with them taking a little bit of damage. Oh, hey, look, Imps! Apply Rage 3. Gain 4 energy. Give me the Rage. We're killing 1 unit. What's coming up? I don't know. Let's skip everything else. We don't need to play anything else. I think this is gonna be just fine. You're not making it past my champion. No, you're dead. We didn't play the Horned Warrior at all there. He's not even upgraded, but you know, I got the units I wanted. I got my tanks out early. Another unit draft too. 2 rage, 2 armor, 25 armor, enhance with +3 burnout 1. I enhance all units. I like armor. If we can double stack it, this is 50 armor on a unit. That'll help keep a unit alive for a long time. Paraffin Enforcer, Horned Warrior, Lady of the Reformed. Lady of the Reformed is nice because we can put it on a floor with dregs and keep them alive for longer, and then we can just dump the dregs on a single floor. Which I do not mind at all. So I will take a Lady. We're gonna take Capacity. The Lady of the Reformed is not critical, but it gives me a reason to keep those dregs around without having to get rid of them right now. Duplicate a card. What would we want to duplicate? Imp in a box? Paraffin Thug? A second Paraffin Thug is pretty good. A second Rail Beater is really good, but it's hard to place a lot of units behind the Rail Beater. But still, it's a big, heavy, tanky unit that can survive a long time. Having 2 of them is nice, because you're more likely to draw them. We'll take the gold. I like Brawler, due to the multi-strike. Duplicate a Train Steward. No! But I think if we... I like Brawler for the armor. Rage will stack better on a Brawler. If we then go into Reaper level 2 after this, then we will have 50 times 2 attack. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go Brawler on this run. Having a little bit of armor means we can live against sweep. Multi-strike means we can maybe get a couple of kills, which will buff the Slay even faster, because we don't have any way of getting trample, so I don't want to overkill a single unit. So I think a Brawler is not half bad here. And duplication, I really do think you just go for the Rail Beater. Like just a second big tank that also does damage, that knocks the enemies around so that they can't really do as much as they would like. It's large, so capacity is a problem, but we can also just play imps on that same floor. So you suck. Units appear on each floor. They're 2/1 and they do +2 attack on friendly minions, so we can just let the Pyre do those. We'll take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll take 14 damage. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Also, Paraffin Thug gets a lot of kills here. I like that. So Steelworker, Paraffin Thug, all of a sudden we're getting kills. We could put an imp down just to tank a hit, which is kind of the whole point of the imps anyways, so let's put you down. We could also put the Hornbreaker Prince to get a couple of kills immediately. And we have armor, so you're not gonna die. So you're gonna get you're gonna be a 45 times 2. You're killing these units when they move up, which is lovely. Do you just dump like an imp in front of you? You dump a Horned Warrior. Horned Warrior will take 2 kills. Or take 2 hits rather, but I think you just dump an imp, because it's the whole point of having the imps around. This means that the Pyre's taking the same amount of damage, I think. No, it's taking an additional 4. I still think this is the call. Can't kill you. I hate it. But yeah, you're killing him. You're living still. We're still gonna put the Rail Beater up here, but this is when I would love to get one of the imps that's like, do 5 damage to all enemies. No. Damn it, you're making it up. I hate that you're making it up. I want the gold, but we're doing the trial, so let's pay attention to this first. And we're getting gold from the Paraffin Thug. He's really good at killing things. He's really good at slaughter. So that saves us a bunch. You know, that's just what you do. Might as well save some damage. So maybe we should not have added the lady, because we're not using the lady for like anything. Oh, this is so nice. We're getting a kill, and we're getting 2 kills up here with our champion. The champion's already gaining 2 kills. Like, if I put the lady up there, she's not living. You know what I mean? She's gonna burn out because we're killing all the units before they reach the top. So I don't know, I'll put you up there and I'll just end turn. It's the same floor, so we're gaining another plus 20 attack on everyone. This is a great run right now. Like, we have everything that we could possibly want. It's running beautifully. Might as well put them there. I don't know, might as well put them here to die? I don't know what to do with the dregs. We need to remove them, and the train stewards. So again, we're getting 2 more kills. Apply armor to you. If we are gonna have the final wave next turn, I think we should ascend our Paraffin Thug to the top. It gives us the room to play imps next turn, which is not the end of the world. Just put a drag up here. But that multi-strike is doing a good job. It's doing exactly what I wanted it to do, which is not overkill single enemies. And now we're doing 133 times 2, which is just incredible. Gain 4 energy, deal 5 damage to enemy units. All right, let's put you down. Now you're taking 51. We could mold back a fledgling imp. And then you can be a very minor tank for us, why not? Now you're taking 130. Sure. And now welcome to the big floor. You're hitting us twice and then you're dying. Now the question is, what's killing you? You're gonna hit for 25, you're gonna hit for 266. So that's 291 plus 43. I mean, what's 266 times 2? More than 500. So I can't make Paraffin Thug kill you. I wish I could make Paraffin Thug kill you and then get 20 gold out of it. It's impossible. Wait, you get a strike bonus? Armor multi-strike slay. Because it said strike. Oh, you know what? That was this. Consumed crown. It just said strike. maybe a bug. Dun, dun. Sacrifice Imp, yes. Apply Armor is also good, but we have a card that does that. Sacrifice Imp is exactly what I'm looking for. Trigger Extinguish, we have none. Consume cards to add a Drawf. Enhance with +10 for each card consumed. Having one good burnout unit is nice to bring back with Molded. 10 attack. Consume cards in your hand, add a draft. Enhance with +10 for each card consumed. So we could get like a... Let's say we consume 2 cards. That's a 30 times 2, so 60 damage unit, 5 health. You can bring it back every turn to make it stronger and last longer. It also costs 1 capacity. I think that this could work. It's a good draw because it puts a powerful unit on the field if we need it. Now I think we will go spell upgrading here. Remove 2 cards. We need to remove cards. Surprisingly, our Pyre is at full health. I didn't think that was ever going to happen. Train Stewards can go. And then spells. Permafrost. Permafrost Sacrificial Resurrection for a dead turn if we draw cards we don't want to play. I like. +10 magic power. Any spell. Any spell. Even a torch. -1. Fatal Melting. We could make it holdover. That might be nice as well. Now that I say that, I'm like, what if you hold over important work or molded? And you know what? Sacrificial Resurrection doesn't consume, I just realized. Yeah? We get like 5 imps out on the field. This is a ton of energy every turn, if nothing else. But wouldn't we rather have a Fatal Melting and then do damage every turn for 1? It's not a lot of damage. Especially if units don't die. We need the draft to die. So, I mean, a good reason to have the draft and the imps. Could hold over Hidden Passage and build up a Dynamite Floor. We haven't had that sort of combination in a while, but we know it works. If we only can make a card not consume, then we can make Alloy of the Ancients repeatable. Yeah, now I'm thinking Hidden Passage might be the way to go. Fatal Melting's really good at the crowd control, though. But we want the champion to get the kills. And we want extra units on hand to kill other units that we don't kill on the same floor. Yeah. We don't really care that much about reforming every turn, although we can reform imps. So this is tricky. I mean, we could hold over important work and play the imps and mold them back. We could retain or hold over a molded so we can bring back units every single turn, make them free, make them stronger. We could make Fatal Melting hold over so that we can do a little bit of damage every turn, or we can Hidden Passage and build up a Dynamite Floor. I think I'm just gonna hold over a Hidden Passage because we know it's something that we're gonna want to play whenever it shows up. And we can make Fatal Melting just do like a base +10 so it's worth playing. We could make another good torch. And then we'll remove another Train Steward. I don't know. I can't see it going wrong making a single Dynamite Floor. That's the thing. Slay, you're not gonna slay anything. Like, if we build up a single Dynamite Floor, we'll be happy, right? We'll always be happy. Actually cannot kill a minion down here, which is unfortunate. Unless 15 plus 50. $65, we'd have to do another 20. This will add 18 damage plus extra damage himself. So I think you go Steelworker. No, Steelworker's actually gonna die. Unless we kill you. Alright. So I think we go Steelworker. Hornbreaker no, torch you. Now you're living. Hornbreaker Prince in the back, you're taking 65, but if we Fledgling Imp... I really thought I had the math right on this one. Plus 18, plus the damage yourself. Oh, you sweep and so the Imp's dying! Oh, that is not good at all. I had the math completely wrong on that one. Oh no. Well, that's fine, because we can... No, you're gonna... Gotta play you here. I want you to die and give me gold. We're gonna bring back an Imp. Slowly work on getting kills. Now we're getting 1 kill. Excellent. Don't put anything down here unless we want it to die. I actually don't care if these units die. Get them out of my deck. Ugh. It's the sweep that's getting me, but all I needed to do was wait for the hidden passage or Alloy of the Ancients to keep the Hornbreaker Prince alive. One of the other will work. It's like if we Alloy of the Ancients, all of a sudden now we're getting 1 kill and 47 damage. We can hidden passage next turn to bring the Hornbreaker Prince up, and if we do that, we're getting another 2 kills. But we need to raise something on this turn. Also, we cannot important work, unfortunately. So, I think you... Put the Hornbreaker Prince down here, or sorry, put the Horned Warrior down here, he's dead. +2 rage when you get a kill. The drag could go here. We could put the drag at the Tropping Point where it can't do this. The thing is, I just need to ascend something. If we put the Hornbreaker Warrior here, we can't keep him alive. He's dead. So we might want to just put him at the top. I can play then the Ascend on the Horned Warrior, so then I can keep these units in the correct position. And I did not want to ascend the healer because I want to get 2 kills with the healer on this turn. Actually, I could put the Paraffin Thug here. He'll get a kill. I can ascend the champion next turn. Yeah, because the champion's getting 1 kill here. He can get... He's not going to get any kills next turn at the top. Let's see what we get out of the Imps. 4 energy and armor 15. Okay, I mean, this is actually pretty good. Still not quite getting a kill. I really thought we would have gotten a kill here. 35. Not enough to get a kill. I think you put Paraffin Thug here, because he gets a kill. How do you not get a kill? Because you're knocking him back and then you're killing him. If I move the Hornbreaker Prince up, we can get 1 kill here next turn. Next turn you're going to be doing base 49. So you'll have a base 59 times 2. You're gonna hit once, kill him. You're gonna hit once, kill him. All right, you know, I think I'm just gonna raise up right now. No, I mean, we really shouldn't. Put the Imp down. Put the Rail Beater down. Oh, you know we should put the Rail Beater at the bottom. Oh, we can't. We can't. We can put the Lady of the Reformed at the bottom. We're getting a couple of kills. You know, we gain gold and increase the attack. We're getting a kill with the Paraffin Thug and 2 kills with Hornbreaker Prince here. So let's get a drag down, because why not? We'll hidden passage our bigger unit. Okay. And we've built up a single good floor. Attack. Stack the burnout. Put another dreg down. Could molten encasement something, but everything here is just dead anyway, so put you up here. Nothing left to ascend. Don't play it. We still have like 5 turns of stealth, which is annoying, and you're still not dead. I almost don't believe it. I can make one good draft, but I have no place to put them. There's like no capacity for it. You are taking 454, and then you have to get through this floor. So I'm pretty sure you're dead. We can play a Fatal Melting at least, and a Torch. But like literally nothing else. I guess we could have iced a unit with a Torch and then played our draft, but you're already dead. Okay. Dun, dun, dun. We have to, I think we're very reliant on damage from our champion. We kind of have to finagle the champion. By the way, this is a good card. We have to finagle the champion to get as many kills as possible. Apply Stealth 2. This is a great card. Double stack and freeze it. All of a sudden, you're getting 4 free turns on your champion floor, and they're not taking any damage. It's a great card. But yeah, we have to finagle the kills on the champion whenever possible. And I think I will go spell upgrades. Because there's no spell upgrades here, but we can upgrade units if we want. But I would like to make some of these spells better. Like Alloy of the Ancients, now we can bring it back with our Imp. Imp in a Box could come back as well. Those are the only 2 cards that consume beyond the freezing card that I have that consumes cards. But I don't think we need to upgrade units. Our units are pretty beefy right now. Horned Warrior could be better. Lady of the Reformed, we haven't really played. Steelworker is missing 1 upgrade token, but... I mean, we could also remove cards, but I think I'd still rather upgrade spells. Holdover. Holdover stealth is unbelievable. And if we make it free, then we get a free floor that can never take damage ever again. So I think we're just gonna take that. I'll make another... Let's make a Fatal Melting better, and then we'll remove a Torch. No, we'll remove a Dreg. Actually, we should have probably re-rolled, because Permafrost would have been good too, but you know what? It gives me an opportunity to upgrade another Torch. And we'll make molds free, so we can bring back imps for free. I think that was pretty good. You know, we upgraded the stealth card, so now once we draw it, whatever floor we choose will never take damage unless the boss fight happens, because we gain an infinite amount of stealth. -1 capacity at the top. 50. I think we want to start up here. Even though we're taking damage, we want to be able to weaken this statue so we can bust through on the next turn. So I really do think that you put the weaker tanky unit down here and you just start beefing up this floor. I mean, we're actually going to get 1 kill, which will buff the champion, which is pretty good. And we want the rail beater in front of the champion so we can push the enemies around. So then we'll put a steelworker down here. He's currently living. Put the paraffin thug behind him. You're doing a lot of damage, but we can survive it. So paraffin thug's getting a kill. I think the lady is not that bad down here. No, it is. I don't want the Lady of the Reform to get the kill on the Guardian. I want the Thug to get the kill. Dun 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 dun. What's 12 plus 74? 86. Can't quite get the kill with the champion. So you are going to make it up a floor. You're going to have not a lot of health. We might be able to torch you next turn. Okay, I'm thinking lady at the top. Drag down here to take a hit. You're still dying, huh? How are you still dying? Oh, because 599 would go into you, but 99 also goes into you. I understand. So if we torch you, we can keep the Steelworker alive. But the Steelworker isn't really doing anything on this turn anyways. I think we want to torch you so we can kill you next turn. I mean, we have to use a spell to do it, but we're likely to get a torch that can kill. Wait, you have 13 health? I didn't run the math. No, you have 9 health, good. Impish Scholar, nothing consumes right now. Also, Rail Beater, welcome aboard. Now we're getting a kill, perfect. Now you're dead. Honestly, give me that Horned Warrior at the top. We don't need to play a Fatal Melting because we're getting kills on this floor. Basically, I don't care if units get low on health. I don't care if they die, really, because once we get the stealth card, nothing is making it. I really wish there was a way I could deal with you, but I don't think there is. +6, +12 damage. I can't even kill the Guardian on this turn. Champion's getting a kill. Nothing's getting a kill down here. Alright, well, let's put down some imps to die then. Dun dun, dun 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 dun. You're gonna die. You're gonna die. You're gonna die. You're gonna do 9 and 7. You're gonna do 16 damage to the pyre, and there's nothing I can do about it. We still had like full health before that happened, so I'm pretty okay with that. Hey, by the way, where is my stealth card? You sweep, you're annoying. Can I get stealth next turn? If we get stealth, we can keep the Paraffin Thug alive on this floor. But we might want to put the Rail Beater up here because they're just really good. But since they're living, I think you don't do that. I think you alloy here. No. Let's gain the energy first. Rage on a kill. Excuse me. Let's put you here so you take a hit. You know what? Okay, now we'll put you down. Now we take no damage, that's even better. Put the armor on you, Hidden Passage, Paraffin Thug. Hopefully we get armor for the Thug, or... Well, I mean, the Thug's just gonna die next turn because I didn't put the armor on him, right? We need smoke to keep the Paraffin Thug alive. Well, I mean, hopefully we get it. You're dead, you're dead. You will hopefully die, so put that there. I mean, it also means we're doing more damage to the boss, which is nice. Okay, there's smoke. So now our Thug is gonna live. And he's gonna live forever. Can we put another unit here? Yes. Oh boy, can we? yeah, this is good. Rage and deal 5 damage. Ooh. Okay, watch this. I want to raise you, stealth you. Let's get these units exhausted, and we got a 60 damage strafe. I mean, we can just do damage to the boss. Or this unit. I don't know why I thought we would bypass the unit and do damage directly to the boss. In hindsight, that's a little dumb, but hey, there's more stealth. I mean, I'll be honest with you. I think we should move him up. Get some kills here. You are just burning out. You have like no reason to exist right now. I'm sorry. Hellhorned weapons, sharp weapons. It says a unit with a hammer. Hold on. Did he say that as a dialogue bubble? Hellhorn do not like winged. Because it's true, he does have a freaking like forge hammer. Molded, huh? I mean, I'm kind of the opinion that, well, here's the thing. We might as well raise this guy up and smoke him so we can do some more damage next turn, because he's not really doing much else. And you're dead. Pretty certain then that's how that would work, but this is the ideal combo here. You get a lot of Impish Scholars, you play the Impish Scholars, you get your armor card back, you can put more armor on units to keep them alive longer, and then you can keep playing more spells and whatnot. We have 5 turns of stealth. Our champion is doing 157 each. That's pretty good. You should ascend the boss now. Yeah. Multi-strike, very good. Transcend Imp, also the imp I was looking for, believe it or not. Energy draw capacity. We do have a bunch of free cards, and our cards are generally cheap. I think we could definitely go for card draw. Capacity is not too much of a problem, because once we get Hidden Passage, we are ascending units every turn. And considering we have holdover free cards, we want to get a whole bunch of draw so that we can play the free cards and still have extra draw. You know, we have how many holdover cards that we're playing every turn? Smoke, we're playing it every turn. Hidden Passage, we're probably going to play it nearly every turn. And both of those are free, right? Free. Yeah, so we need draw to kind of counteract the fact that we're only getting 3 cards every turn. Now we'll get 4. And we're ascending the big units to the middle floor. The imps aren't really playable at that point because you want to play them on a floor with a whole bunch of units, but we can still play the imps on bottom floors to buff units and then bring them back up. We can still gain energy and just have imps just exist to exist and die. It's still not bad. We could also go artifact and maybe get some cool artifacts, but we don't have a lot of money. We can get money and upgrades on the left though, which I think is a little bit better, because the run so far has been kind of good. So let's see what we get here. Purge Gold, Heaven's Gold, Petty Theft. I'm gonna go Purge Gold on this one, and the reason is we actually don't necessarily want to kill too many units that have low health. We want the champion to get the kill. We want Paraffin Thug to get some kills, maybe. Another large stone. Yeah, I mean, makes him a better tank. Upgrade a unit with Burnout 1, +5/+5. I mean, we have her. We might as well give her a little buff. It's super cheap. Can't really afford anything else, so. Look, I'm upgrading Lady of the Reform not because I really like her right now, but because I don't really have anything else to upgrade. I figure you might as well spend the money, right? Now, Brawler 2 or Reaper 2. Do you want another multi-strike or +20 per slay? I think you want +20 per slay, because 100 base damage is enough to kill most of the weaker units that will be initially appearing on levels with, you know, an extra +20 damage from your tank. And this is 75 damage, +30 a turn, or +30 a kill. 75 +30, this is 100 damage +40 a kill. I think this is better. Okay. Dun 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 dun. Disposable account says, I think we should try the basic red-green deck next. It's true, I don't have a Covenant victory on red-green. We could definitely give it a shot. +8 attack doesn't really bother me. Like this guy. He sweeps, which is really freaking annoying, but he has 120 health. We can kill him pretty quickly. So +8 attack is really gonna suck on sweep, but our units, besides the champion, have a lot of health, and we can give the champion the armor as soon as we draw the card. -1 capacity there is perfect. So yeah, we're gonna build up on this floor immediately. I don't even know if I played Paraffin Thug. Actually, we could build up on the bottom, weirdly enough, because of the fact that we have Alloy of the Ancients. We can kill him on this turn. We're gonna get Ember drained, but, you know. I like this because we can ascend him later, hopefully. I'll put the Paraffin Thug up here. Should have put him up here. I just realized, as soon as I placed him on the middle floor, I thought to myself, what happens if the Collector Goblin, if the Loot Goblin shows up here? Right, can't really kill him, can we? Oops. Dum, dum, dum. Could bring back the armor card. Railbeater, Steelworker. We want Railbeater up here. We are getting at least one kill with the champion. We're not getting two, but he should die on this floor. He's gonna take another 60. Yeah, we'll gain gold on this floor too. So that's fine. Let's add some imps. Energy imp. We can't play, oh, I thought they would be free. Absolutely not. If he took capacity, he could start with more units every floor. I still think once we get the, this is actually fine. I still think that once we get the holdover cards, we're gonna prefer to have draw, and the draw gets us to the holdover faster anyways. You know what? This floor is actually not that bad right now, so. This kind of sucks a little bit. They do so much damage. But we finally got one holdover card. Hey, by the way, you're living? No, you're not. Now you're dead, and we're getting more damage. You're dead. You're dying. Now you're living and pushing him back, and now you're dying. Excellent. We'll have full energy next turn. We just gotta manage positioning our units, and I think if we can manage that, we'll be fine. You sweep, which means you're dead regardless of what floor you're on, unfortunately. You know, weirdly enough, I think maybe you just play Sacrificial Resurrection? Doing 138 damage a hit? I actually think maybe you just Hidden Passage you because we can get a kill on this floor. Deal 12 damage, burnout, gain 4 energy, burnout. Let's just make a super unit. Even if they die, we can bring them back. This floor is gone, but it's kind of, that was we understood that that was going to happen, and we actually did get Engulf and Smoke, so we can play it. So imp, sacrifice imp. I don't know. Imp, hold over, end turn, and it's you. Well, how about this? Hold over, raise you up, engulf and smoke, last resort. You should be dead. You're dead. And now I think we're taking no damage. Yep. 4 turns is enough when we're doing 236 damage. Sorry, 226 per attack from the champion. That's pretty good. We took no pyre damage. That was pretty easy. Armor 20 is interesting, but our champion has 6 health and we have no healing. Inferno is interesting, but we actually prefer the champion getting the kills. Another Engulfed in Smoke, I think, is really, really good. Remove debuff and buffs. This is the debuff buff removing Seraph, and we've built our deck to not rely on buffs or debuffs at all. The only thing that applies a buff is the Rage from the Imp. That's it. Stealth is a buff. However, on the turn you play Engulfed in Smoke, you will still get the stealth. So at the very least, we can play this every turn to keep our units alive. And then once the boss starts final wave, then we can, you know, stack at least 5 turns up on the middle floor. But that's it. Stealth and Rage are the only things that are a buff debuff. So we built very well around it right now. What is coming up next? 75 coins, duplicate upgrading spells, remove 2 cards, forge units, restore pyre. I think we want to go right path, which means we can duplicate the smoke card that we have, which I think is really good. So I think we just skip. I don't care about Votivary at all. Dun 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 dun. Yeah, I think we want to duplicate the stealth card, because it is really good to keep your units alive for a long time. Let's upgrade first. Do we want holdover on anything? Not really. And then just get magic power. Rage is better, gain gold. Summon your second unit, gain 3 energy. We can dump imps to gain a lot of energy. Or dump the dregs. So it's not a bad relic to take. We don't really need the energy, but there are turns in which we have quite a few cards to play. So I'll take it. And then honestly, I think enemies getting -1 is good. I don't care about units starting with rage. It doesn't really matter. Let's check out our spells. I wish there was a sort option. Units, spells, other. Because I want to just look at spells right now. Holdover, magic power, -1. We could have also, I didn't mention it, but we could have gone unit upgrade and try to put endless on imps. That way we could keep playing them every turn. It would really make this Hell's Banner much better, because then we'd get the energy every turn, but we're still gonna be fine. Holdover. I guess I can just click on this. What can give me holdover? I don't really think I want to hold over anything. I mean, I could hold over a molded, and then every turn bring back an imp for free. I suppose. We'll upgrade a torch. Just having them available to do a whole bunch of damage is nice, and I don't know, we'll make another molded free. Hold over torch to kill Loot Goblin. Well, this is the last fight, so there is no Loot Goblin. On major boss fights, there are no Loot Goblins, so we're not gonna worry about that. Do we need smoke? I really would not mind having another one, so we can draw it faster. The smoke card is absurdly powerful. Aw, nuts, says GT Corp. Half of buff and debuff stacks. Well, I got 2 stealth in the deck, so you're not gonna be removing all stacks of stealth. Don't reduce middle. Okay, it reduced capacity at the bottom, which is fine. Now, that's a lot of damage. That's 52 damage. Luckily, we got smoke. So I think you just start building up your big floor. We're not gonna play Sacrificial Resurrection because I don't want to get rid of my Transcend Imp. We could get rid of Paraffin Thug. Actually, we could keep Paraffin Thug by doing this. And then we'll stealth this floor. We also have Important Work, but we have no imps. So there you go. You're also taking 66 damage. That's a lot. We're also not killing all of these units. So what we're gonna do is kill a unit down here. We're going to engulf in smoke, torch. You know, I should have played a dreg on this floor and buffed him, because that would have gotten another kill now that I think about it. I guess I could just put an imp down to kill the imp. I actually don't really mind exhausting these cards. Important Work, whatever. You're not gonna live, but that's fine. Whenever a unit dies, gain armor 15. No. Sweep. I mean, you're just gonna die anyways. Can't even put you there. Let's put you up here so you just die. We got our energy back. They might hit the pyre. I'm not really that worried about it because we're getting strong enough that we're killing these units now. Yeah, you know, they're gonna hit the pyre and maybe do 40 damage, 50 damage, but I'm kind of okay with that, really. These units are gonna get, you know, slightly weakened. like to get more kills, though. I'd also like to get my Ascend, which we have yet to pick up, which is awful annoying. You do 94 times 2. It's not enough to get a kill. Another 13 damage won't really matter. Kind of want to play this up here. You're gonna get pushed to the back, you're gonna get pushed to the back. Champion's gonna get 2 kills on 3 health minion units, but he only has 94 attack. How can I get a kill on both these units next turn? Can. These units are all dying, so you're gonna be fine up here. You know, in that case, we don't really need to kill these units. I'm gonna play this up here. I think that gives us the most benefit. Okay, 30 damage. Sucks, but that's okay. And now we get the choice. We get the choice of killing a unit and messing up the order here. Like, if I spend 2 torches, we can get at least one of these units killed. However, I could also bring back the good Drath, who would do 90 damage on his own. And if I put him in the middle, he's gonna kill these weak units, and then the champion is gonna get 1 kill on his own. I'd prefer if the champion got 2 kills, though. So what I'm actually thinking is maybe what we do is we put this guy, weirdly enough, in the front. Oh no, he's dying. Now you're at least down to 117 health. Now you're actually dead. So we're getting 3 kills and you're making it up to the top with 138. But that's still not bad. No one else is dying. Let's put the smoke down here. We still want to build up 1 single floor if we can. At this point, these units are dying to the champion, I think. I want you to die. Get out of my deck. I do not want bad units drawn every turn. Imps! Let's not forget the imps. We need to play some imps. Now, molded. It can bring back a dreg. All right, maybe not the best play here, but we should still play it. Extinguish, imp. I can play 1 imp. You're living, huh? Or you're dying, huh? I'd prefer it if you lived. You're gonna burn out, so the Ember Drain isn't gonna matter. Actually, the Ember Drain's not gonna matter because I'm gonna stealth you anyways. Which means we don't need to play armor on you. We should play armor on you. Taking more damage. You're gonna live. Doesn't matter. Molded. I think I do want to play it so I can draw again on the next turn and put out another wax champion. We'll keep playing these Engulfed in Smokes, which are really good. Capacity would be nice, but we still haven't drawn the Ascend card. There's only 1 in the deck, but once we draw it, we can stack up a floor. There we go. There we go. So now we can ascend. You know, could send you. You do more damage. But yeah, we'll just do it like this. Then we can start molding. Gain energy. Burn out. Stealth. Stealth. Champion is getting an infinite amount of kills. You're living? I can torch you. I can't torch you. It's not a good torch. It's the only bad torch, but we can mold a unit to... no, the molded unit is not going to be able to because they're going to be not hitting on the turn. Consumed spell. Alloy. It could bring back important work, which is kind of funny. So let's see what you No. Let's see what you bring back. Alloy. That's still fine. It was amusing to me, though, that you had a possibility of bringing back important work. So alloy you. You're going to hit the pyre for 9. Well, actually, you're going to hit the pyre for 14. You know, I could raise the thug up, or I could raise the rail beater up, or I could raise the Drax up. Draft, rather. So Draft Waxer, or Draxer. If we raise the Draft, you're dead. Right now you're dead, which I like. But I think we should raise him to make sure you die. We can't raise him twice, and I don't think we want to raise the unit to the top. We could raise the champion. I think that's a dumb idea. We're stacking up the middle floor, not the top floor. See, I actually do think you do that. Now, what do you mold back? Something that costs 1? Just a draft with burnout? Put him down here? Sounds good to me. Our pyre will take 23 damage. We can afford it. But I like the idea of stacking up this floor so that nothing will get up to the top next turn. We could bring back the imp. That's a little bit more thematically appropriate, I think. And I might be able to kill you next turn. This is a 23. There's final wave. At this point, the boss is dead. There's nothing the boss can do to survive. We're gonna toast you. Oh, the draft is alive. How unfortunate. But we can mold back a couple of units. Like, I don't know, give me an Impish Scholar. You gave me important work. Okay, give me a mold. Bring back another Burnout Imp. Put you down. Put you down. We were doing 32 damage. That's not too bad. We'll draw another card. It's Torch. Ice you. You burn out in 1, you burn out in 2. I mean, it kind of... We could play Engulfed in Smoke down here and do imp damage, but let's be honest, I think you get better value putting it up here, because now we're immune for 8 turns. The holdover was slowing down how quickly I went through the deck. That's kind of why I wanted that card draw upgrade. It really helped out until we could get our good enabler. And now, I mean, at this point, you can see we're not doing anything. We're playing Engulfed in Smoke every turn and living. So, have some armor, have 11 turns of stealth. Our champion is doing 750 damage a turn. You're gonna live for like 3 turns. We're gonna have 6 stealth still at the end of this. It's crazy. 10, 9, 8, 7. We're gonna have 7 stealth at the end of this. So I guess that's the power of having a decent champion who's getting fed and just a whole bunch of stealth. There we go. I like the champion if you can make him really pop off. If you can't get him the kills, it's very difficult to work with. But we made it happen. We got a bonus of 95 something. Oh, that was our coins at the end of it. Covenant rank 22, minor bosses have increased health. Oh god. And we actually had, it wasn't a super powerful imp deck. It was a good deck with the cards that we had and how we played it. But the imp, like that was my best imp performance, as you saw. 33 imps played. Not quite an imp specific build, but the imps did help a little bit by tanking some hits, and then we could bring them back on occasion. One day I will do like a proper imp build if we can actually get the imp cards for it. I don't think I even played Transcend Imp. Whenever I drew it, it was like on turn 1, and it's like, well, I don't want to waste him, so I'll save him later. And then because we had so many holdover cards, we didn't go through our deck. But the holdover cards we had were so good that it didn't matter, because once we played our minions, and I mean, we didn't even have to put them all on the same floor, but once we played our minions, they were good enough to get the job done. I feel good about the upgrade path I had taken for them, making them tanky and getting the rail beater helped out a lot. You know, push the front minion back, which is usually the tankiest. And then if there's a couple of weak support units in the back, you get the kills with the Hornbreaker Prince and you make him stronger. And a 50 times 2 base level Hornbreaker Prince can get quite a few kills pretty quickly. We also did every trial on this one. Not forcibly, but it just kind of worked out that way. We do need, I think, to get the best imp run, I think you need to get that Impsicle relic. Because it's a relic that you can start with, and it gives you a free imp every turn. So that's really good because the imp gives you value and eats up an attack every turn. That would be my ideal imp build start. If I get that Impsicle, you best believe I'm taking, you know, cards that let you kill imps and do damage, or kill imps and draw, and transcend imp, etc., because that's a really good synergy there. And maybe even you take energy as your major enhancement relic. In any case, for those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe for more. Check me out on Twitch for when I go live, support me on Twitch, Patreon, and Streamlabs, and I hope to see you here again for the next run of Monster Train.